Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the attack line for Wednesday, January 11th, 2012. As you can tell, I didn't make an attack line yesterday because I had another gig, my second gig of the year. Second gig of my Evolution tour. I name everything tours. And my second game for the girls' Romeo varsity basketball team this year. Just days after the doubleheader with the girls and boys against Chip Valley, which is awesome. I went from that to a Tuesday night game against Stevenson, girls only. It was a small crowd, and I was a little late, but I got there just in time for the rest of the warm-up and most of the national anthem, which I was taken by surprise because they usually have someone to sing the anthem, but I was taken by surprise because I didn't have it. Took me a little while to get it, but I got it. I recovered quite smoothly. I had an okay show last night. Not the night where you want to hype a crowd up. You know, I experimented a lot. Played songs I didn't do, like the new Nicki Minaj song with Dave Guetta, Turn Me On, a couple other songs as well. But it was okay game. Girls did well. It was exciting, you know, the crowd was hyped, but not that hyped enough to play like Rock and Roll Part 2, like I did on Friday. But I want to thank Romeo anyway. Great night. Great game. At least Romeo won. We'll be DJing another girls game or boys game until the 26th. But I will be doing more. I'm taking a little break right now, about a 10-day break. I don't have another gig until next Friday, the 20th. Now, on to entertainment news, starting with what I do every Wednesday. Start out with the Billboard #1s. Starting with your still #1 album, Adele, clocking at least 15 or 16 non-consecutive weeks with her album 21, still waiting at #1 with not much competition. And also we have a new #1 single. Well, let me both be more correct. A new old #1. LMFAO had reigned for 2 weeks with Sexy and I Know It. The song that they kicked them off. We Found Love is back at #1 with 10 or 9 non-consecutive weeks at #1. Of course, we had clocked 8 weeks at #1 with We Found Love until MFAO kicked it off for just only 2 weeks. And now it's back at #1 for a 9th week. So congrats to Rihanna. Also, we also have a brand new country #1 as David Nail gets a #1 with Sarah Buxton duet with Let It Rain, ending the 3-week reign of Zach Brown Band's Keep Me in Mind. So congrats to you. Still a new #1s on the Billboard charts this weekend. Now, on to, like I said, every day this week there's always seems to be something about Van Halen. I mentioned yesterday they announced the tour date, on Monday actually, that they announced the tour dates, including a show in Detroit, and the new album is called A Different Kind of Truth. The new single came out yesterday, Tattoo, and it's getting a lot of mixed response from the VH faithful. But I, on the other hand, I like it. You know, it's a little heavy, not as like familiar sounding like a Van Halen standard, but still, it's kind of rocky. I like the riffs, some Eddie, and the lyrics, on the other hand, we need some time to figure them out. You know, Dave's lyrics, Panama, no one knew what it was about, but he was singing Panama in your car in 1984. But this song will take some time to really get the lyrics, but Elvis Tattoo, you gotta get the vibe of the song. But I like the rockiness of it. You know, it's kind of heavy. Can't wait to hear the rest of the album. Different Kind of Truth, coming out February 7th. It is available for pre-order on iTunes. Right now, you can buy the single on iTunes as well. Of course, it will be released on Interscope Records. Speaking of former Warner Brothers artists who left to go to Interscope, Madonna, as we all know, is signed to Interscope. Now, all we knew until now was the fact she was releasing a new single, Give It All You Love, in a couple of weeks. Of course, the song with MIA, Nicki Minaj. We also knew she was going to do Super Bowl on February 5th. But we didn't know what's the name of the album. When's it coming out? Well, we still don't know when the album's coming out. Just saying March. But on the Graham Norton show in UK, which will air on Friday, but Madonna's website announced it today, Madonna announced that the album will be titled MDNA. Madonna DNA, basically, that's what we're thinking. She was promoting her new movie, W.E., which will be, of course, in American theaters on February 3rd, 2 days before the Super Bowl. That's when she announced the title MDMA. That she was talking a lot about the movie, talking about the album. She even talked about Lady Gaga. Gaga had, everyone's like, Gaga's whipping up Madonna, this Madonna thing. Madonna's flattered, as I heard. Madonna does say that Gaga does remind me of my earlier self. So at least Madonna's finally addressed that she and Gaga are good. Basically, that she doesn't mind the Gaga comparisons. The Madonna comparisons to Gaga, basically. So, but can't wait to hear the MDNA album. Can't wait to the Super Bowl, baby, because I'm a huge Madonna fan. Cannot wait. Now the Warner Brothers artists still on Warner Brothers, and like Van Halen and Madonna, are going in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Red Hot Chili Peppers had a little bump in the road. Basically, a foot in the road. The Red Hot Chili Peppers were scheduled to kick off their U.S. leg of the I'm With You tour next week in Florida, but unfortunately, a couple foot injuries to lead singer Anthony Kiedis has made the band postpone the tour. Most of the tour has been postponed. Some have been postponed various months. Some was been postponed till March and April. And some have been postponed all the way to late August, September, October because of the fact that they're doing a summer European tour. They're doing a summer European tour from June to July, so that's why they can't do any dates from June to July. So that's why most of the dates have been postponed in August, September, October. Still no Detroit date or New York or any other East Coast shows. Hopefully they'll announce those. We'll be lucky if we see them in the state by 2012, let alone 2013. Or the opposite, whatever. But best wishes go out to Anthony Kiedis for his injuries. I'm hearing he'll have a speedy recovery. But like I said, it just have to postpone the show. So get well soon, Anthony. But congratulations go out to Halle Berry, of course, an Oscar-winning actress. This is the 10th year, actually. 10th anniversary of when she won that Oscar for Monsters Ball. I thought Nicole Kidman was going to win that year in Oscars 2002 for Moulin Rouge. Very good movie. But Halle Berry won. I haven't seen Monsters Ball, but I've seen a couple of Halle Berry movies, including that stinkeroo Catwoman. Anyway, congrats to her. Of course, she was married. She has been engaged for the second time. As we all know, she had a publicized first marriage, or second marriage, I think it's a third marriage, actually, to Eric Bernal, who cheated on her. Now she's got a brand new boyfriend engagement. Now, today, she's engaged to boyfriend Olivier Martinez. They've been dating for about a year. Marrying the actress. And Martinez did previously date Kylie Minogue in the past. Of course, she was married twice before to David Justice, her first marriage in the 90s. And of course, her second marriage, most publicized, like I mentioned, Eric Bernal. This is her third marriage. She has a daughter with ex-boyfriend Gabriel Aubrey named Lala. So congrats to Halle Berry on that engagement to her boyfriend. Now, a lot of award show news. Starting with the Academy of Country Music Awards. Now, it's announced that it will be on April 1st, which for the second year in a row, it'll land on WrestleMania Sunday. Not good for me. But the ACM's announced that Blake Shelton will once again co-host for the second year in a row with Weaver McIntyre, who is returning. Zach Brownbands hosting the second annual Fan Jam at Mandalay Bay, because the main award show is at MGM Grand, so they had a private concert last year at Mandalay, hosted by Sugarland. This year, will be hosted by Zach Brown. I don't know when they're going to announce the nominations, but when they do announce the nominations, you'll hear it here on the Atakline. And other award show news, I know I am a little old, 23 years old, but as a journalist, as a news reporter, I must report the news involving the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. We all remember the Kids' Choice Awards in the past. Now, no, we don't know who's nominated. I don't care. But at the hosted the past the Kid Choice Awards. Rosie O'Donnell, Whitney Houston, Jack Black, Ben Stiller, The Rock has hosted in the past. But this guy who's hosting the Kid Choice Awards this year is an odd but good choice. He is an actor, singer, rapper, TV actor, who is known around the world as one of the biggest, highest grossing actors of all time. Any movie he does, live action or animated, he is, of course, a big box office draw. He has 2 kids now involved in the music and acting business, Jaden and Willow. Married to Jada. Upcoming movie Men in Black 3, of course, I'm referring to the Fresh Prince himself, Bel-Air himself, Will Smith, Big Willie, is set to host the Kids' Choice Awards, which will be on March 31st, day before WrestleMania. And Will's very excited. We don't know who's performing or anything, but let you know, Will's hosting the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. So there you go. And speaking of award shows, tonight is the People's Choice Awards, which will air on CBS at 8 o'clock, which will be hosted by Kaylee Cuoco from the hit CBS show The Big Bang Theory. Now, I'm not going to give away like all the, like usually I predict awards and stuff. I'll predict some. I know Katy Perry was supposed to show up, but she didn't. She was supposed to show up. She was like supposed to, but she didn't. She pulled out last minute. I know there's a lot of great nominations in the music category. I think Taylor Swift's nominated. Lady Gaga's nominated. Adele probably will win something. Look at the categories. I'll tell you most of the winners tomorrow on the Atakline. But there's a lot. Like I said, they've had a lot of awards. I see Best Male Artist. I see Best Male is Blake Shelton, Bruno Mars, Eminem, Enrique Iglesias, Justin Bieber. I say either Justin or Bruno. Will win. Justin should win. Bruno. I do that. The will win. Should win. Then we have female artists of People's Choice: Adele, Beyonce, Katy Perry, Gaga, or Taylor. Will win. Lady Gaga should win. Taylor Swift or Katy Perry. But I won't be surprised if Katy Perry wins because she won it last year too. Favorite song? Oh boy, this is a tough one for People's Choice. Edge Glory, Lady Gaga. E.T. Katy Perry, Kanye. Moves Like Jagger, Move 5 Christina. Party Rock Anthem, LMFAO. And Rolling in the Deep, Adele. Probably Rolling in the Deep or Party Rock. But that's some of my thoughts. I'm not going to go through them all. There's a lot of nominations for movies and TV. But I'll give away most of the winners tomorrow. And speaking of TV, probably nominated for Best Network TV, Best TV Comedy is one of my favorites. Modern Family! Back again tonight. Last week's episode, back from a break, was an okay episode with the whole Black Mouse thing. I heard one of these episodes either this week or next week. Baby Lily, mention Cam's baby, says the F word. That's what I heard from several sources. So that's very scandalous, but interesting to see. If it's this week or next week, I don't know. But can't wait to see Modern Family tonight at 9 o'clock on ABC. People's Choice Awards tonight at 8 o'clock on CBS. That's it for the Atakline. I'll see you all later. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the news from Seattle. Thank you very much. See you later. Oh, yeah.